What's going on, YouTube? Mickey here. We're back in the workshop, and today I wanted to tell you about when I stopped training arms and why you might want to try it. I don't know. It's probably pretty rare, but I don't advise it if you cannot do it. But at the same time, I do feel like it did kind of help me, but it also hurt me. That doesn't make sense, but we'll get into it in just a second. So, I originally used to do a lot of training by gripping the bar real tight, lat pull downs, all that stuff. Everything, like I was told from day one, just like grip the bar like it's got 1,000 pounds on it, regardless of what it's got on it. And throughout time and like training, not training, finding new things, discovering straps. We never used straps in high school or nothing like that. So yeah, trying to bring up my back, because my back used to be pretty decent back in the day. It was really thick, but I didn't never really had like width. But I feel like that also did kind of come into play when I started posing a bit more and like just trying to stretch out everything. But I also do feel like that came into part with some of my later training, because I did have a pretty thick back, and then I kind of lost it, and then we were back into like another recomp phase, and I feel like I got pretty thick again, and then I feel like I fell out, and then I went back into another recomp phase, and like this time I really was trying to focus on width and getting wide and like really trying to feel my back, because like I'd feel it but I didn't really feel it like on pull downs and stuff. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. It wasn't like consistent like a lot of my other body parts. I can't say I never did feel it. It was just rare and few in between compared to other body parts. Yes. Where was I? So yes, specifically, I'm gonna just like reference like the lat pull down or something. Like it's just easy. So I would like switch to like a false grip, kind of put my thumb over the bar, really try and like hook it and like just kind of forget about my arms in a sense. Like try to as best I could, and really just use them as like hooks and not try to like put any sort of contraction in the movement, and really just focus on my back. And like I do feel like it did help me develop a better mind muscle connection, but like I feel like it's good to implement sometimes, and it's good to implement under a certain amount of load per se, but like at some certain point it's good to switch the grip back. And if you're gonna do something like that, I would also recommend not stopping your arm training, because that's also something I did because I was trying to bring up everything else. I don't know. Everybody wants big arms, but to be honest, I want big quads, and I want a big chest, and I want a big back a whole lot more than I want big arms. Like, let's just be real here. Those are the real body parts. These are just limbs, and like if they look decent enough and everything else is big, then like I don't know. You may look a little spindly in a front double, but like you can, I feel, bring up your arms a lot quicker. And I'm probably totally wrong, and like I'll be wrong because I'll probably always have small arms even though I'm training them now. But we'll see. But I thought my ideology was I'm going to train everything else and like kind of train my arms, but just like mainly have them work through other exercises, which that could probably work if you're not switching things to a false grip and then trying to forget about your arms in the movement, which is what I was doing. So I wasn't really like, I was working them because they were performing work during the movement, but they weren't being optimized during the movement as much as they could be. So like I said, it could have worked if I didn't stop the arm training to kind of, because my back got really strong, and then my arms just and everything weren't quite progressing at the same rate. So then I started to see a hindrance in my elbows and feeling a little bit of tinges here and there, And same thing for chest, because even for chest, it's not, I don't get anything really weird in my tricep. Every once in a while, sometimes, but not really. My triceps are usually pretty good, but my bicep, that's where I'll feel the weakness, just because I'll be in like a really wide like fly position, or even just being real tight down like this when you're in the bottom of a press. So that's, I do feel like, direct bicep work and tricep work and everything is beneficial, and also can constitute as like recovery work. Excuse me. But my current split that I'm like kind of trying to run right now is an arm day followed by a chest, back, and leg day, or arm day, back, chest, leg day. I can alternate the middle two just depending on how I'm feeling after the arm day, and I feel like it really just kind of is getting me ready for everything, and it's been pretty nice so far. We'll see how it goes. Haven't been running it for too long, just about like the last 2 training cycles, which isn't even like a full 2 weeks. So we'll see how it goes. Curious to see how it works out for me. Even just so far, I do feel a bit better like coming into my other movement days after the arm day. So that's why I stopped training arms, and why I don't think that you should do it unless you really do have a bad mind muscle connection with your back. Then even then, I still wouldn't recommend stopping training arms. But if you haven't tried doing like pull downs or rows with like a false grip or anything, I like start with the weight really low, but honestly, you're able to get that squeeze really good. Just really try and drive that elbow into the side of your body just as hard as you can, and just squeeze it way more. Just, you can get it like this, but I feel like if you don't have it, doing it like this and really just driving it home so you can bring it back to this grip, then you can optimally do more load. Game changer if you need to try it. But also, don't listen to me, because I'm just some guy saying what I've done, and these are my experiences, so I can't tell you to do something or not do something. Sorry. But this is my second take. I'm trying to do it in not necessarily one take, but I'm just going to literally edit in the title, and then we're going to post this stuff, baby. I don't want to do too much pizzazz. Just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys again. I enjoy doing that. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you want to hear some more rambles. And let me know if you're following along in this 50-day challenge. I know I haven't posted any updates really, but it's been going pretty good, all things considered. I still could be doing a little bit better, but that's kind of the point of the challenge, is getting better every day. And so I feel like we're doing that slowly but surely, and we'll see where we're at the end of the 50 days. We got 39 left to go. So follow if you're not already, and you can start even now. The prize was just the prize. It is what it is.